going to be Butterfly starting off for Jinx and Butterfly. Meanwhile, SpongeBob's going to start off representing the Krusty Krushers. And this match is a go. And as promised, I'll start getting into what this tag team tournament really is. Like I said, it is a ploy by Varsity Gold. They kind of realized after seeing Twice take on their faction member and partner, Raymond Groves, that there's a lot of tag teams out there. There's a lot of tag teams waiting and aiming to claw at them for that title. And while this is the safest way for them to get that new challenger, focusing all the teams into one collective tournament takes a lot of pressure off of them. If I haven't already, I'll put the bracket up right now. Here's what we have. There will be 2 matches tonight. The main event will be the Freaks, well, the gaggle of freaks that we know exist backstage, taking on the Industry. And whoa, Patrick kind of paying attention back to the match right now. It's Butterfly kind of just 2v1ing. Also, you'll notice that the referee is not counting. Yeah, no, we're not dealing with countout tonight. I'm not in the mood for it. And SpongeBob going to take full advantage of this no countout rule. It's been a bit since we've gotten back inside the ring, but I think he finally has the notion to do that. Might be a good idea to make the tag back to Jinx, and she will. This is a pretty well-known strat from SpongeBob and Patrick. They like to offload a lot of work onto SpongeBob in the beginning, and then Patrick's kind of like cleanup crew. It's worked before in the past, but I think that tag teams now and other groups are starting to realize this tactic. They may need to switch it up if they're going to continue in this tournament. Here's the roll through from SpongeBob. Both went for some crazy stuff right there. No luck on either end, but it's Jinx to regain control. Ooh. Heavy right takes down SpongeBob right in front of Patrick. Doesn't want to waste the tag break-in. It's been a while since we've done an actual tag team match, so I will remind everyone that if a tag team partner enters the ring to help out their partner for whatever reason, taking them out of a submission or a pinfall attempt, then they are barred from re-entering the ring until they make the tag. Oh. Here's Patrick, just as I described him. He's cleanup crew. He's fresh and full of energy. This is the first time he's been inside the ring compared to both Jinx and Butterfly, who have kind of alternated for a bit. And there is Patrick taking that 360 code breaker. He's out. And, well, like I said, there's the rule enacted. SpongeBob cannot re-enter the ring until he tags back in. Then it will be reset. Here's Butterfly ducking under. Upping over. There's the Butterfly stomp. Not good. As SpongeBob cannot interfere right now. That's 1, 2, and thankfully, Patrick, with all that energy he saved up, the crowd is loving this so far. This is actually, I like to point out, this is Jinx' first match in a decent bit of time as she now climbs up to the top. And Jinx with a heavy elbow. No luck there. But Jinx is a scrapper. She's a fighter. Look at the kicks and blitz coming out. Ooh, 1 straight to the chin. And a pin right in front of SpongeBob, knowing he can't do anything. Premium disrespect on show, and Patrick powers out of the pinfall. There's a lot of P's in that sentence. Oh, heavy boot gonna get caught. And a wicked lariat just wipes out Jinx. And now here's Patrick. All fired up. Into his corner. Oh, whoa, whoa. SpongeBob with the save. What is Patrick thinking here? Patrick, a lawn dart to the top. Patrick, big splash to Jinx. Or farming, may be the new thumbnail. And he's going straight in. Ooh, big Pat. I think the SpongeBob Patrick strategy is kind of working here as he goes big, and Jinx may be going home after that one. Once again, Butterfly unable to help. That's a 2 count. Gets things back into his corner. Could we be looking for some tag team action? Could we be looking for some tag team action? And it's some big stuff here tonight. Oh my God! Powerbomb into the leg drop. Beautifully executed. That's 2, and that is the match. It was as simple as that. Isolate Jinx. Stick to the strategy, which just how somehow always happens to work. And, well, the excitement can be felt through our spongy boy right now. Putting their names back on the map. Or will it just be the Freaks' opportunity to mess with the industry once more. Double stop from KM Missile. It's a really fast start we got right now. Here's Missile to his own corner. Could be looking at some tag team action. Yes, here we go. Here's Missile whipping straight into the super kick. Goes low. Teaming up, what do we got here? The pedigree and a stomp from Gino. He wasn't even going to wait for Missile to be done. He needs to be on the money every step of the way. And the Freak goes for the hammer whip, but he gets sent back into his own corner. And Gino, doesn't hold the advantage for long and gets taken down. And here's the Freak. Chin grab, not enough. Gino's breaking free. And here's the quick roll-up from Gino, trying to end this match any way possible, anytime soon. As the Freak, like I said, they can't abuse the count-out. It doesn't exist. There's no cheap victories to gain here. The only reason you're going to be on the outside is if you want to hurt something. And to be fair, that is the main objective of these two groups. And the Freak back on his feet, and oh my god, just pouncing on Gino, wailing away. He's not stopping. Tagging, well, not even to make the tag, just winding back to his own corner for some steam. As the Freak just continues his assault on Gino. You can see that KM Missile a few seconds ago, he offered the hand, offered the tag. A means of escape to get away from the Freak. As now the Freak brings Gino over to the other Freak. I wish they had like numbers on their head. As whoa, oh my god! And now, whoa, the Freak, well, god. One of the Freaks, I think that's the main Freak, just brought a chair into this match. KM Missile begging for the ref to do something, but the ref can't do much. Ooh, whoa, double tag team action. Gino split between two fights right now, as the Freak goes low in front of the other Freak. And the Freak, no. Wait, whoa, what are you going here? Oh! And now EDX doing anything right now to draw the attention away from his teammates. He doesn't care about getting ejected. At this point, he doesn't even care if they get the match won. He just wants his teammates. He wants Gino, especially right now, to survive. Gino's been taking the full brunt of this attack, but not making the tag out just yet. Bringing him back to the corner. Ooh, I think he's looking for some tag team action. The Freak just fast enough. Rush down, takedown. And once again, KM Missile offering the hand as the ref begins to count. That's a 2 count. Gino is losing steam and quickly. I'll remind everyone, it's just been one Freak this whole match. We haven't even seen the other one yet. So get the hammer whip to the corner. Well, your wish is now granted. Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa! But Gino recovering quickly. I guess that's the real story of our friend Genocide Jack over here, as he finally gets a tag in. KM Missile's turn to shine and to take the heat off. As Missile now goes to the top. He's looking for some heavy offense here. KM Missile! The vertical needed to obtain and hit that is insane. KM Missile now. KM Missile. Oh, spinning driver. Not even, that's a count of like nothing. Kicking out before the one was even counted, and tagging back in Gino, probably not the smart. Oh no, I see what they're going with right now. Gino's all fired up. The gun needs to go bang right now as they set it up. Going for that spike pile driver, and KM Missile. Pretty tactical switch right there, but there's the other Freak. And KM Missile keeping up the pressure, but he gets sent outside. And then the other Freak turning his attention to Gino. Oh no. Gino, no. Gino! I know I've been known to eat my words plenty of times while recording this series, but I think that right now, just even one Freak handling KM Missile and Gino like this shows you how deadly this guy is. I mean, I know it's not common knowledge, but it's easy to forget that the Freak is a former EPW World Champion in his own right. Held that division in a chokehold. Tag team and singles main event. As now the Freak turning his attention straight back to Gino. Oh, I guess it's some split action right now. No! Not even the Freak responding and getting back inside the ring as soon as he realized that KM Missile was going for the other Freak. As KM Missile Can't evade for too long. Oh, by the neck. And just clubbing away at Missile. There's now Can Missile. Trying to find a corner into the blank one. And Can Missile Exploder! Straight into the turnbuckle. Can he get anywhere with this one? That's one. That's two. And oh, he was right there. He was right there. And EDX realized it too. Freak to freak trying to make the tag. I'm realizing more and more how many times I'm saying freak. And Can Missile wants the freak up. Oh, try to kick him. But still gonna hit something. And Can Miss. Oh, attention divided. And oh my god, that is creepy. That is so creepy. As the freak is literally just emoting on the competition. Bro's not even taking this an ounce seriously. And oh, he's gonna eat his words with that one. It's like the freak don't even care about the win. He's here for the torment. Back inside the ring. Can Missile. Thinks that this is it right here. Thinks it's it right here. That's one. That's two. Still not enough. I can confirm that the other freak is barred from ringside until he makes a tag. This is why he does it right here. Can Missile, no choice but to get back down as that happens. But the freak able to capitalize. Knife chop. Straight to the suplex. Hey guys, someone make a counter. How many times did I say freak this episode? I really mean it. Gino just try to break up the pinfall. That means he's barred from ringside. Can Missile getting the rare rope break here in MB. Oh, gonna roll through. Ooh. Fighting from a disadvantage, trying to fight the freak into his corner. Oh, assistance from Gino. Goes the extra mile too, but not for long. The freak just too quick on his reaction. And a big boot. Gonna absolutely floor Can Missile. As now, reverse whip to his own corner. Can Missile once again, another exploder into his corner. But can we see a return to the Gene Gang's corner? Can we see some offense come out from Gino and Missile? As Missile now thrown to the dogs. I will say that he hasn't gotten it as bad as Gino this match, as he hits a tombstone shoulder breaker, but other side of the ring, it's Can Missile once again feuding with the freak on the outside. He's wasting valuable time here that it could have been spent attacking the freak. Those ghost kicks aren't going to hit nothing. Here's Can Missile, not wasting any more time. Oh, went for the pedigree. It's not going to work. And the freak making the tag to himself. I can't even try, man. It's like, it's like this is just, ripping away at the face of Can Missile. And Can Missile rolls through. Could be seeing something big here. That's one. No, not enough. And now the freak aura farming in the center of the ring, but turns around to the newly tagged in Gino. Can Missile on the outside. He needs a little bit of a rest up. Reverse whip into his own corner. Gino building up steam. Ooh, big forearm. He's going to go for it. Wicked lariat. Can Missile starting to regain some consciousness. And Gino off like a rocket and once again distracted by the ringside freak. And now Gino, he wants to wrap this up. Oh, he's not going to get the tag team special here tonight. Gino. Oh, they're getting pushed to their wits' end right now. Once again, continuing to aura farm. I don't get it. Oh, whoa, wait. That was a crazy switch. They made the tag. It's legal, but that came out of nowhere as Can Missile now rolls through, goes classic sling shot. X Factor, not in the center of the ring, and there's the other freak making the save. Once again, barred from re-entering though, so there's the bright side in all this. Can Missile, though, facing the realization that he's all alone. Well, never mind. Gino back on the ropes. As now Can Missile planting the freak, going up on high. What can we see here? Can Missile wants him up. He wants a big eclipse. This is a fight of a champion. And oh, this is their time. This is their moment. Can they hit it? They gotta hit it. They gotta finish it! Once and for all! From the ropes! Spike! Pile! Driver! Come on! You're right there! Victory in front of you! 2! That's 3! This is their first big win over the Freak! It's gonna be twice to start for Twice and Toga. And Edison for Jean Jacket Express. Keeping the same traditional rules that we have for matches that I could get too annoyed in. It is no countout as, Tyler Edison gonna claw at the eyes and take down Twice with that springboard drop kick. It's now Tyler Edison. We're Twice back on his feet. Twice in his corner. Elbow to the chin. Going for the spin elbow. No luck on that one. Here's the spin around. Oh my god. Good play by Frederick King. Gonna interrupt that reverse whip. Saved his partner some time. And now here's the team up tactics of both men. And in comes Frederick King. He's off like a rocket. But Twice gonna recover. Two different energies exist on Jean Jacket Express. You have high-flying athleticism. Oh, whoa! Taking this to the outside the ring already. Sorry, you have high-flying athleticism from Tyler Edison, and then you have Frederick King, who's so many things at once! And one of those things is not an idiot, as he is going to catch Twice off guard with that knee. I forget if I repeated any of those. We're going to immediately make the tag back. Double knees from the corner. And now a team-assisted suplex, as Toga can only watch on in horror. That big flip senton right there. That's 1. That's already a 2 count. And Twice is in the danger zone. Here's Edison. Coffin drop gonna hit nothing. And here's Twice. Out with the strike. He knocks down Edison, and in comes Toga. I believe this is actually our first ever intergender tag team. As now Toga and Twice synchronize. Oh my god. I thought that they're gonna like collide at the same time or something. I don't know why. And Toga wisely gonna get back inside the ring at risk of aggravating my temper as now she continues to play games on the ropes. Or maybe that was to her plan. Befuddle and distract Edison, but reverse whip. Brought back into his own corner. Not going to last long in there. And a drop kick from Edison. All the same as he makes the tag back to a Frederick King. Target on her feet. And now the tag attack. Let's see what they can do here. Once again, those double knees. Transitioning into that team-assisted suplex. So far, it's not been a good run in this match for Twice and Toga. But they're still fighting back. That's all that matters here in MB. Wild Lariat gonna miss. Roll through from Edison. Drop kick to the side of the skull. And you see Twice just tried to distract Edison right there with that punch. Did not work out in his favor. And switch strike moonsault not gonna hit. And the wheelbarrow style arm drag. Nice split. And making the tag back to Twice. And Edison, he really got rocked with that one. And Twice and Toga punching Edison in synchrony as Twice is taking the wrong time to switch personalities. Trying not to get heated, switching to a cooler head. In comes King. And eats a boot for his efforts. And a big Superman lariat. Gonna force down the pin right here, right in front of Edison. Edison not gonna have faith, and maybe he shouldn't have. He's now barred from ringside. Barred from entering. He can't stop another pin. And whoa. Okay, I think that Twice was going for that snapmare driver that he used against Raymond Groves a few episodes ago, but that's not successful. Here's King now. Goes low. King. Oh my god, we could be looking at a classic right here. That spider crab, the spider lock cinched in. And Toga entered the ring, so she can't really re-enter again, but it didn't last long. Both men are essentially trapped with themselves right now. Neither can re-enter, and you can see that. And now you can see that he's trying to get back his partner inside the ring. Snapmare driver gonna hit this time. Twice with a bit of steam. That's 2, almost a 3 count against the former tag team champions. Cries of tag team wrestling are echoing throughout the arena, and Twice not going to make the tag to Toga, trying to do some damage against Edison now, who's going to get off the ropes. Or maybe he is. Oh, Enziguri going to catch Tyler Edison off guard. So going to dodge. Doesn't dodge the second one. Here's Twice. His insanity paying off just a little bit. He's going to make the tag to Toga, who's going to roll out the way, thankfully, but doesn't dodge that. Here's Edison. Powerbomb position. I think he may be enjoying that a little bit too much. Switches to the fireman's carry and straight to the ropes. Now, look at that, what I said about technician. I should have added submissionist as well. Look at that. Nose hold off the lotus twist, and Twice punching King so hard that he's now a little bit dazed in the corner, and Toga gonna capitalize straight into the ring post. And Toga put some venom in that one. Oh, gonna miss. I think that he was going for Scotter's sickle. Remember that Tyler Edison still can't go back inside the ring, and there's that Spanish arm drag. What exactly makes it Spanish is quite unknown to me, but it is. Here's Toga. Little bit of disrespect on that one, and he's gonna make the emergency tag. But Toga, cravat neck breaker. Well, inverted cravat neck breaker as Frederick King in the ring. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it is true. As now King immediately gonna make himself barred from re-entering as he goes to assist Edison. And now it's Toga's and Twice's game, except that Tyler quick on his money. Okay, submissions are not banned. He just really doesn't want to use one. Because now Frederick King, ooh, going for the leg. And now Freddie K. Ooh, fireman's carry into the backbreaker. So far in enemy territory. I don't think Twice can even help, but Toga gonna get herself out of trouble. I can see Twice's shadow from over there. He's begging for the tag in. Oh, whoa, gonna dodge both. I mean, this is also my reminder to tell you to go subscribe to PK Firefin. It's not my fault. They're in the YouTube corner. I gotta bring it up. And now, the tag to Twice. Ooh, gonna miss the kick. He gets tripped. Elbow to the gut, though. As he twos tie up, but one's a faster gun. No, reverse whip into the referee. Perfect timing from Twice. High kick. Double high kicks. And here's Twice. Saito suplex. The tag back to Toga now. Oh, the disrespect. The disrespect in their own corner is insane. Prompted her big move in his own corner. That's crazy on Toga's part. As she goes back to do it again, gonna get punched for her efforts again. Dude, just pick a different corner. As Frederick King operating on the same wavelength, but Twice a little bit faster. Just by a little bit now, gonna take out Frederick King on the outside. And Toga. Oh no. Hot shot stunner! As Toga now. No way. Look at the power of Toga. Powerbomb swung straight into the apron. As she signals the end of this match. It's time to wrap things up. Oh. Whoa. Quick roll through right there. Quick roll through. Is that the steal? That's not the steal, but that's too close for comfort. Double axe handle to the face. He's throwing anything and everything he can at Toga. This is only our second match, mind you. We still got a whole Elimination Chamber main event. We still have Jinx in action next. And now, oh my god, these guys are operating on a very savage wavelength as the tag now. Oh no! He killed the ref! Tyler Edison! 450 elbow! But the ref is down! It doesn't even matter that he can make the pin! He killed referee Chad Crime Sr. And there's the tag. Tag team action. The victory roll, 450. And now King from the top, moonsault. And it doesn't even matter. The ref is down. Finally getting back up. That could have easily won the whole night. What a crazy turns of events as now Toga. Oh, both are going to miss some serious offense. Okay, as Toga now priming up Tyler Edison. Goes low. Oh no. And gets wiped out for a couple of rookies and unprofessional professionals. They're holding their own against one of MB's greatest tag team staples. I'll give them that. As we go back to their corner now. Not going to have a repeat of that. Power slam from Toga. As now Himiko Toga. Here's Tyler Edison back to his own corner. Ooh, elbow for his efforts. It was a good one at that too. He's still going to be on the attack. Roll through from Toga. Okay, both of you got to get a grip right now. As Himiko Toga back suplex. And the senton into the knees. Oh god, into the knees. Kicks low, but I think that got blocked somehow. Wheelbarrow. Arm drag from Toga. As Himiko Toga once again trying to make herself comfortable in the opponent's own headspace. I don't know what her game plan is with that, but it's not working here tonight. As she goes back to the corner. I don't get her. I really don't understand here. I really don't. Oh, low kick. I don't think she has to, I don't have to understand anymore. There's the axe kick. Straight to the back of the head. And Tyler Edison may be out for the count if it wasn't for the fact that, oh my god, I think they're killing this. They killed the ref. The referee is down and he might as well be out. As now Tyler Edison roll-up attempt on Himiko Toga and it's to no use. The ref is dead. They straight up just killed the ref. Look at him, he's out slumped outside the ring. Tyler Edison, Frederick King don't know what to do next. And the referee gonna call the tag from outside the ring as we get a repeat of what happened before. 450 into the moonsault. Went quite the distance with this one. But now the ref here to make the count, and it's no use as Twice is there to make the save. Himiko Toga. Everybody in this match is on something. I don't know how to prove it, but you have to believe me that they are. Oh, gonna miss the lariat. Wheelbarrow into the arm drag again. And now Himiko Toga. Top of the world right now. Axe handle somehow gonna frickin' miss. I can't even explain it. Wait, roll through? Rolling from what? I don't know. There's Toga. Double tag team action. How are you still missing these lariats, man? I don't get it. As Toga now running rampage. DDT! And now makes the tag to Twice. Good call. And Twice gonna force down the pin. And no luck there. Not even a count of 0, to be honest. No. Twice. 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 Twice goes big! Flying knee! He's in no man's land right now. Twice. You cannot be serious. Twice. These two are too eager to fight in no man's land right here. As King and Edison. Tag team action. They both go over! What is Edison doing this time? Removing the turnbuckle for Christ. Oh my god! I cannot make this up. You guys, and I reminded myself with this match why I can only do one tag team match per episode. This is why the tag team division just likes to fight. Forget the win. We've been god near 15-20 minutes into recording this match, and these guys still trying to throw hands. It's remarkable, beautiful. Every word that could describe a bloodlust or two is on display. Himiko Toga inside the ring. That's a 2 count on Tyler Edison. God, that would have been 3. And Twice. 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 No, good for the driver again. Victory roll. Stunner! Has hit. These guys have hit each other with everything. Frederick King. Frederick King. Freddie K. Axe handle. As now Twice makes the tag to Toga. And Toga. Blitz offense right there. Even the crowd in disbelief of what's going on right now. There's simply no feasible means of why they're still going As now Tyler Edison breaks up the pin, but that may have been the plan of Toga. He can't go back inside now. Scaring up from her own corner. Tyler Edison not going to stop it. Oh, what? Frederick King put an immediate stop to that. Putting an immediate stop to that. I think she was going for some kind of more elevated, like, I don't know. I don't even know what to call that. Another arm drag from Toga as she squares him up. And once again, catching another move. Leg breaker, rolls through, gets intercepted again. Pack suplex. I don't get it. I'm prompted just to call a draw. I'm serious. These two will not stop. I gotta I may actually start implementing like a 20-minute timer on this because this is insane. Okay? This is insane. They're still going. Trying to bring hands to twice right now. He's gonna get off the ropes wisely. We're back inside the ring now. As Toga gonna flop. Gonna completely miss the target. Roll through though. Freddie K. Reverse. That's not good. Drop kick, we're back outside. It's now Toga turning her attention over in the hot shot stunner. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. This can be it. I don't think that Tyler Edison is back on the ropes yet. He needs to lock it down right now. I don't think he's back on the ropes. Could this be it? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. They won. It was the good move of Toga, wiping out Tyler Edison, who just couldn't get back up in time. Twice, and Toga take it here tonight in probably the longest match in MB history. Jesus God. All right, let's get this match going. I hope it doesn't take half an hour, but let's be real, if it does, who cares? There's the bell. It's going to be Mioka and Jump Obstacle taking the first turn in this match, as Mioka Aoi showing Jump Obstacle that she is no pushover even after all these years. Here's Mioka, ooh, not gonna land that. Rough landing from the old lady that I say with every ounce of fear. Here's the first pinfall of the match though. Here's the flip though. Mioka, quick as a knife. Here's Jump Obstacle. Okay. A lot of back and forth and trickery to start off this match, and you can see why I'm scared. Here's Jump's Obstacle, showing off that incredible power of his. That's the same power that took on current Revolution champion Dobby as he tags in Cheeks McGee. It's his turn to get involved in this match, and it's actually been the first time that he's facing off against someone like Mioka Aoi. In fact, this is the first time he's really facing off against Mioka Aoi, as he's starting to make a really good impression, running clothesline into it. Nope. Roll up from Mioka. She knocks down Cheeks McGee. And Mioka just planting Cheeks McGee. And the roll up from McGee as a candlestick thrown in from Pun Guy. It's great to know that Pun Guy will not be playing nice this match as Mioka hits a nasty Hurricane Rana. Referee not even going to question Pun Guy, not even going to tell him off. Just saying nothing. Just saying nothing. Taking the stick, throwing it out, going back to her job. This is how we've trained our referees. Don't deal with Pun Guy, okay? You can pretty, safely tell off everybody else in MB, but Pun Guy, nah, just let him do what he wants. We don't really pay them enough to have consistent canon names, so I won't even put them in the trouble of dealing with someone like Pun Guy. Strangely enough, though, it's weird that we have a team of past champions. Yes, Midori Hado, a former, and actually first ever. What is this guy doing? Get out of the ring, idiot. Sorry, Midori Hado, the first ever Rebellion champion of the season, won it on episode 1, as now from the top rope, Cheeks McGee! But not going to hit the follow-up. Big boot from Hado, as she goes on a rampage now. And out to her corner, the Gene Gang sign, and the tag to Mioka. Can we be seeing some good action from them? Off the rope, a lost team, and a big boot to the face of McGee. Now, making that head damage last in just a little bit more. And caught that one. The experience of the veteran showing off right there. Pop up into the Hurricane Rana. As now, Mioka to the top, but McGee makes a tag to Jump Obstacle. And the two freaks of this match, as if there's any way to, scale this. Oh, wait, whoa, Jump Obstacle. Cheeky move right there. I can't actually see if that was disappointment or pride from Mioka. a resident abuser of rules, and the crossbones neckbreaker as Pun Guy now once again re-enters the ring. You can already tell that the ref is getting sick of Pun Guy. She's just not showing it really well. Good job, ref. Off the rope. Ooh, Hado with the beautiful moonsault. As she now climbs to the top. Up there, she's going for a big dive. It hits. And Cheeks McGee forced to act. That's a 2 count, and it's not going to go further thanks to his intervention. We still don't have an actual logo for that corner. I don't know what to put there. And now, recovering on the ropes, jump obstacle. Jump obstacle! Wipes out Hado, and now turns his attention to Aoi. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. It's a brilliant move, but how brutal! It is in action, wiping out Mioka Aoi, and now returning his attention to Hado, and throwing Hado back inside the ring. He's looking for an early win here, and the aura farming is continuing to this day. In fact, he's gonna double aura farm, pulling up his invisible trousers, getting back inside the ring now, as Hado took the time to recover. Went for a wheelbarrow, but jump obstacle gonna pull himself together. Or no, it's Hado. Ducks under. Hops over. Pun Guy in the ring. And I think that distracted Hado as a... Whoa! Impossible Frankensteiner. One for the record books as... Now the Carnival Powerbomb from Jump Obstacle as he locks it in. Mioka can't re-enter. That's 2, and so close to the end of the match. Oh, whoa, clawing away at the eyes. Clawing away at the eyes now, the Spider Wick hold. Gonna break free, but still kind of dazed from that eye gouge. Accuracy on that one was not there. They're gonna capitalize. I can see why Aoi has taken a liking to Hado. They both just think kind of similarly. Back to the ring now. Ooh, Mioka. Oh, here's Cheeks McGee. The code blue on Aoi. McGee has an opportunity. He has a moment right here. He can win. He can pull this off. He can finally not live up to his name of Cheeks McGee. Can he do it? That's 1. That's 2. And exe.Unknown has a little bit more to go in this tournament. Obstacle and Hado are still fighting on the outside of the ring, closer to the blank corner. A little bit just off screen. Cheeks, though, one-on-one with the veteran. Former multiple-time women's world champion in her own right. Has taken the past few seasons off. Or season off, I should say. And even then, the years of her absence not showing any signs of rust. This is still the same Mioka Aoi as she hits that Aoi arrow perfectly. Center of the 9. That's 1. And there's jump obstacle being support. And whoa! Mioka Aoi lays out jump obstacle. And here's Aoi with Cheeks in a bad spot. A really bad spot. The French kiss to Cheeks McGee, who's just barely clawing out of it. Showing the type of resilience you have to show when you're at a disadvantage against the numbers. Oh, well, stunner! Quick stunner, just like that. And there's Hado. Both teammates have a bar from ringside. But maybe this will be the decider. Code blue on Aoi. But McGee gonna do things as well as he can, getting her away from the ropes. He plans to end it. That's 2. McGee, not enough. But it's not enough to put away Mioka Aoi. And now to make the smart call and tag in jump obstacle from Midori to Mioka. And, oh, the ref is down. The ref, I didn't see that, but the ref is, oh my God. It's been so long. Ref down! But the hip bump isn't done yet. Ref needs to start getting consciousness now as, well, I was going to say Mioka had that match played and whoa! Ref is down and jump obstacle going to take the opportunity to spit venom into the eyes of Mioka Aoi. As the ref recovers just in time, the powerbomb holds it in. It's not going to last long with that interference, but the damage is dealt. Referee not even to ask why Mioka's blue now. Honestly, that's so valid. Oh, I think he was going to look for the tag attack, but going to kick the life out of her. Jump obstacle, following up. And not going to waste any time moving the body. There's no risk. That's 1. That's 2. And that's the match. Well, it was a hard-fought fight from Hato and Aoi. It was that aggression, that brutality, especially from that freak jump obstacle. Actually, no. That's not going to work here tonight. There's a little bit of a twist with round 2. For round 2, every single match will be a Tornado Tag Team match. And by every single, I literally just mean this one and the next one. Now, traditionally, MB is actually more known for Tornado Tag Team matches. We've only recently went back to traditional tag-in, tag-out matches involving 2 people at a time. But if there's anybody backstage, if there's anybody in this company that knows a great deal about both, it would definitely be these 2. Wow, okay! I was kind of dazzled for a second here. And by these 2, I really meant SpongeBob and Patrick. Because unlike Gino and Ken Missile, SpongeBob and Patrick are former and I believe multiple-time tag team champions. And Noah will not be able to say that enough, as SpongeBob, taking advantage of the no DQ rule here in Tornado Tag Team matches, sledgehammer in play, doesn't get the win, got to dodge out of the way of Can Missile, and whoa, that could have been bad. But SpongeBob, German suplex to save Patrick, and now SpongeBob wailing on Gino. It's already not a great start for the industry as they're really slow in this match. SpongeBob and Patrick with a great lead. Patrick, they're just wailing on Can Missile on the outside. Inside the ring, it's a bit of a different case. Ooh, maybe not so anymore. SpongeBob, powerbomb position. Ooh, butterfly backbreaker. And Gino trying his best to keep back both members of the Krusty Krushers, but it's not a successful endeavor right now. Thank God that Can Missile back inside the ring. Springboard drop kick to take down Patrick. Hey, I want to see some action here. It's been a bit since that's a lie. We actually had a tag team. We had a Tornado Tag Team match not that long ago. But I want to see like a real Tornado Tag Team match between 2 actual teams. And it's Patrick. Some heavy offense here. Ooh, suplex into the Uranagi. And that looks like it. No, there is Can Missile. Right place, right time. Up goes Can Missile, and he goes just as hard and fast down. Meanwhile, Gino back inside the ring, regain control, hammerlock. Oh! Kind of like a revised Panama Sunrise, not Panama Sunrise, Patella Brain Drop Buster. Is now Gino working this match from the corner. And that must be an unlucky corner for Patrick. As Gino climbing the blank space of the square. And he's hyping something up here. Oh my God, Gino! All the stops being pulled right now. Off the ropes with a massive stomp. And that was so close. They're biting every bullet. Taking every shot possible. With everything going on in their heads. And backstage, everything with the freak. They can't be dealing with this. And that's the sad thing right now, is that their minds are not fully here. You can see it in how they're fighting. Hammerlock! Belly-to-belly suplex from SpongeBob as he looks to win it right here. Patrick on defense and distractions. That's 2, not enough. And Big Pat right here. No, reversal. Reversal from Gino. And Gino taking down Can Missile before he can get hit by SpongeBob. But he's going to take the hit for his partner instead. He was trying to save Can Missile, and I think he did that so he could take the hit instead as Patrick back suplex into the Uranagi slam. That's 2, kick out from Can Missile. As Gino now trying to regain some control, just ramming SpongeBob into the barricade. As now Gino, 1v2 situation, splitting the ring. Now I don't like to get distracted from matches because things can happen very fast in them. But a bit of an update on Penelope Granger. She's doing all right, but the Freak roughed her up a bit. What the Freak did, that definitely crossed the line. There's a lot of discourse backstage between talent, officials. Thankfully, she's doing all right. She's a tough girl, and she's, well, already looking for the next fight. Sorry. She's already looking towards the next flight here so she can beat the bricks off the freak herself. Middle of the ring, center of the 9, but it's no luck. There's SpongeBob. Can missile. Can missile! Running up on SpongeBob. It's effective. Patrick recovering. And missile sending SpongeBob back inside the ring. And Pat! This feels like I'm watching live torture. SpongeBob and Patrick, for all intents and purposes, are completely in charge in this match. See that Patrick just broke a kendo stick over the body of Can Missile, and Can, oh my god, the sheer power of Patrick that we just don't talk about enough. That is some crazy mad strength right there. He just wails on Can Missile. Full control from the Krusty Krushers as Gino unable to get any hold. Oh no! Patrick taking out SpongeBob, but he takes down Gino. Can Missile on the recovery, and Patrick, I think he's realizing what he's done, but SpongeBob, he has that under control. SpongeBob, the DDT! Bro went perpendicular, and inside the ring, we just saw a gut check from Patrick, and Patrick, no more punches to pull. This is everything. Big splash by Pat. And SpongeBob watching Missile like a hawk. That's 2. And Krusty Krushers will move on. You can't blame either side. Gino and Missile, their focus was just not here. Too much on the line tonight outside of this match. But for SpongeBob and Patrick, they did what had to be done to move on. So how will they fare in a match like this? It's tornado tag, no DQ. Everything is allowed, I believe. All the cards are on the table. How will they play as we get our first opening blows? Now, in real life, this is the last episode I'm going to be recording for like months, I believe. Like, I think months. So of course, if we're going to have like a big break in between, we got to end things off strong. Y'all know what's up. Main event tonight. The World Open Weight Championship on the line. It's brother challenging the world champion that is his sister. Actually focusing in on this match, it's a bit of split control right now. That same dominance that exe.Unknown was showing in their last match, not really on display here, as Toga rushing over to Cheeks McGee, gonna stop him, never mind, but she is gonna knock the kendo stick out of his hands. Inside the ring though, jump obstacle. Try to knee twice in the face. Here's twice, nope, it's still obstacle. Gonna dodge. Here's twice again. Twice on a roll. Flash knee. And now twice. Big leg lariat on the outside. It's Toga. And, well, now twice as well. Twice. Kendo stick. You could have just picked up another one, but using it to great effect. 2 strikes. And the distraction. And now jump obstacle. Comboing. Power bomb! It is beyond me why anyone would choose to willingly fight, send all their forces to the outside, and just brawl out here. It truly is beyond me. No amount of studying that I could do of these creatures can inform me of why they do this. And and it's even more crazy how much they don't want to actually take things back inside. As we're going to get around to the going back inside part of the match, as jump obstacle, hands up. No, never mind. Toga, fast on the draw and powerful enough to lift a 6'4" jump obstacle. Ooh, Cheeks goes straight into jump obstacle, but obstacle. Oh my god. Well, they say that rabbits can jump as high as the moon, but I think jump obstacle is the first person to actually do that. Gonna combo off the mistake of Cheeks McGee, powerbomb, and looking for the full-on package. Not enough. We're getting chance of tag team wrestling throughout the arena. Inside the ring, it's the control right now that we're seeing. Look at that. Exploder suplex. Meanwhile, on the apron, back suplex. And we're seeing that offensive comboing that exe.Unknown is known for. And here's Cheeks off the ropes. Cheeks McGee, wind up, flat out lariat, and obstacle. 2 for the picking. Who does he go for? Is Toga? Okay, he goes for his own partner. That was probably not intended. That's it. Whoa, the roll through. Can Toga steal it? Can Toga steal it? I like to point out how Cheeks McGee being sent into this tournament was seen as a, whoa! Sorry, I just got distracted by the fact that Twice just laid out jump obstacle and Toga gonna reciprocate. But yeah, this was originally a punishment for messing up wholeheartedly against Dobby. But hey, I guess it's not so much of a punishment anymore. The stunner hits as he goes for the pin. Is that enough? It is not. And McGee, kendo stick in hand, Singapore cane in some countries. He's looking for a home run with it. Oh, gonna roll through. Smart move on Toga. Well, literally gonna roll through again. And whoa, twice! Catching Cheeks McGee off guard. And Toga distracting jump obstacle. Oh, still not enough to take it. And Toga, maybe this is enough now. That's one. That's two. And that is enough now. Well, as hard as they were hitting, it's the survivability of Twice and Toga that prevails here tonight. And we have our finalists. That I really hope it is. It's a steel cage match, like I said. You know the rules. You got to either pin your opponents or escape your opponents. One or the other. It's usually just escaping, though. In fact, it's a lot more fun when they escape because it's a matter of gambling on who wins. Toga, though, on something new tonight, as she's leveling out the competition, gets caught on the knees, a spun drop right there. And remember, the winner of this match will be officially declared the winner of the entire Varsity Gold Tag Team Tournament, as well as their reward being a shot at Varsity Gold. Remember, this was all for really just to see who their next challenger would be. And now, oh, that's a really bad predicament right there. Twice eyeing SpongeBob, gonna save Toga just in time. That is how you win in a match like this. It's teamwork and being able to survive, because ultimately you're going to be left alone in that cage, as well our friend Twice is noticing right now. And Twice running straight into Patrick, who gives him a very early landing from his attempt to escape. But a bit of a flip. Leaving the cage is the good thing. Oh, okay. Patrick might want to watch out. You just knocked down both people in the ring, one being your opponent, but also your partner. We've been seeing a lot of uncoordination from Patrick in the last few episodes. It's actually kind of concerning, as now Twice trying to get up to Patrick in time, but there's SpongeBob. Ooh, perfect work from the tag team, as Twice needs to focus. Can he get Patrick down in time? He does! Twice able to pull through, but once again, there's SpongeBob. And if I'm right, Pat is on the track to get out of here. I did not mean for that to rhyme, but here we are. And yup, Patrick is out of here. Patrick is gone. We are down to Sponge and Twice. That's what makes matches like these so unpredictable. Just because your team is the first team to leave, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a good thing. Because now you're putting your teammate in the position of being alone inside the ring. And they have some chances to get out of there, but ultimately, it's not a favorable outcome for whoever escapes first, as Twice now barely getting up to his feet in time. SpongeBob so close to escaping the cage, but will he make it? Will he make it? Will he make it? And he does. He's able to drag. Yep, he has SpongeBob. He's taking him from the edge of the steel cage. We're down to two people who have the choice between fight and climb, and they're choosing to fight, and SpongeBob goes down, and, well, Twice gonna follow as well. Oh, SpongeBob with the counter. Back turned, and oh, that's not good. Taking out the leg. SpongeBob taking more advantage of. I want to say that's a hammerlock or something. I don't know what that move is, actually. I won't pretend to. I do know that one because that is used so many times. That is a double stop, and SpongeBob is on a roll right now as he's completely wiping out Twice. He hasn't even gotten a minute to recover as he's getting one now, but Sponge back on his feet. Twice is so clearly dazed, he doesn't even have a moment to recover. SpongeBob is just quick on a rocket, quick on the money. He wants gold. He's noticed that the gold has been strangle-held by Varsity Gold this whole season. He's had no choice. What the heck is going on the outside? I think that Toga just attacked Patrick as if that would change the outcome of the match right now. Twice is still down. He's just now getting to his feet. Can he make it up there in time is the question, and I'm sorry to say to anyone who's a fan of what these two have done in the short amount of time they've been here in MB, but experience is going to triumph tonight. SpongeBob and Patrick have both escaped the cage. Ultimately, it was a good run from Twice and Toga. They did their best, but a match like this, you gotta think as a team, and that's what they did here tonight. The time to lollygag and other all sorts of tomfoolery is over. The belts are on the line. Varsity Gold, Krusty Krushers. A 2v2 for the ages. Let's get this underway. Let's see a good one as Patrick rolling up quickly. That's one. Ooh, quick. See, this one's gonna be interesting. Besides the history, we gotta look at the dynamics. Because once again, it's the question of a lot of recent combat experience versus probably the two most well-rested men and just competitors in general here in MB. It's SpongeBob and Patrick, who've went through the gauntlet 7 times over, failed, triumphed, all the above, hopped up on adrenaline as we get this strange camera cut, versus Varsity Gold members who spent their time eyeing down the competition, watching the footage, seeing the mistakes that everyone makes, and they got the stamina right now. Oh, look at that. Something that we rarely see in tag team matches. The use of items is now, look at that. Austin Barr's working on SpongeBob, wearing him down. Here's Neutro. Whoa, reverse whip gonna stop strangely. I guess not. Patrick start fighting a 2v1 right now. He just sent Patrick straight into the barricade. Meanwhile, it's Austin Barr's taking SpongeBob into the ring. Divide and conquer strategies being shown right now, but also a flip-flop of what you would expect. It's Austin Barr's, the heavy striker, working on SpongeBob. Is this gonna be it? Austin, the hardest hitter here in MB. Oh, gonna have to match with that super kick right there. Sent to go wear down SpongeBob. On the other hand, it's Neutro, one of those agile technicians, mixed bags of everything that you could think of, can do it all, taking on the brute force Patrick, gonna try to outwit him. Meanwhile, inside the ring, it's SpongeBob, hyped up on something. I don't know what, but it doesn't look good. It's SpongeBob in the ring, calling a shot, and what he gets is Neutro. Neutro hammer arms to the back. That's that teamwork effect here in MB. Running uppercut from Neutro. Went for the triple hit, not gonna work. It's Patrick. Oh, bop and bang. Bop and bang, and here's Austin Barr's. He goes high, then low. And now Austin looking for another one. Bigger choke slam, south of heaven. Oh, whoa. Ooh, SpongeBob, quick response right there. And we've seen in matches like this, it's so hard to regain control, but can we be seeing that right now? Patrick recovering. SpongeBob looking for something here. Oh! Ooh! Mushroom stomp. That's one. That's two. I just heard a kendo stick snap. And we see the aftermath on the outside. Is now everybody back inside the ring. Oh, look at that. And oh, Patrick, he's going up on high. This is a game winner right here. Big frog splash from Pat. And Patrick, is this the win right here? Is that the belt? Is that the belt? It's not the belt. Patrick, he had his shot. He took it. It wasn't it. Varsity Gold being met with that same aggression that's carried these two guys, these two goofy goobers, through the whole Varsity Gold tournament. Who will be the better men? Sorry, the better set of men. As, oh, he goes up and he goes down. Oh, he went for the mushroom stomp. He went for the mushroom stomp. And, oh, he hits it. Mushroom stomp. Mushroom stomp. And Roy notices the danger. That's one. That's two. We have new champions. Of course, in the end, it would be these two. Reclaiming tag team gold. SpongeBob, Patrick, dethrone Varsity Gold.